I most definitely was not planning on posting this. This is not part of our Icon Friday plan. If you would have even told me a little over an hour ago, this is what I would be posting on the day that I'm scheduled to give away $80,000, I probably would not believe you. But I believe there is something about being so honest, so transparent, and so authentic, even when it's hard and even when you don't want to. So it's not that I didn't post this because I'm nervous, but because this past week or two has cracked me wide open in ways that I never expected, much less while I'm doing like truly the biggest campaign online that I've ever done. Like I've never given away something like $80,000. But let me tell you what has happened in my life in the last 2 weeks. So 13 days ago, I became an FMG Amateur Wellness Champion, and they handed me my pro card in Las Vegas. It was absolutely incredible. I was gone for 5 days from work. And then if you know anything about competing, you know the time and commitment it takes away from the other parts of your life. So like, there's truly no way I could be scaling my business the way that I do if my time was attached to compete at that level, right? Then I get home, and the next day after I'm home, my Popo passed away. And even though he was 91, it was very unexpected. Like I did not get to say goodbye to him. So unexpected. And then my Popo passed away on a Wednesday morning. We had to hustle we had the visitation on Friday evening, the funeral on Saturday, because we didn't want to, mess up people's Thanksgiving schedules. And stay with me. I'm telling you why I never expected to share this on Icon Friday. It's probably not very professional, but it's the truth. And then there was a point where for Thanksgiving, all I wanted to do was check myself into like a bed and breakfast and not have to do anything. And I hosted my family the last 2 days. We basically host every holiday, and it's a gift that we're able to do. And then I'm on today, supposed to give away $80,000 in Business Power Plays. And hold on, let me take a drink. Things are hanging with me, guys. So I'm coming on here to say this, not because I have to, but because my business was built to hold me even when life hits. And it did not happen by everything being great or wonderful at the top of my game. Like 2.5 years, I had to rebuild in a way that my business could operate without me. Look at LaCroix back there. And that's the real win that I have in business right now. So I'm about to tell you what I never expected to say about Icon Friday. This was never the plan. But right now I want you to understand the real win in my business is not the money, but the margin. It's not the trophies, but it's the freedom. It's not the success, but it's the system that allows me to step away and scale. And it does so for my clients too. Because family first, life first. So what I'm really feeling on the day that I'm giving away $80,000, it's not pride. It's not accomplishment. It's presence. Deep, grounded, grateful presence. Because this week held everything. Win, loss, death. And somehow I'm still here, fully. Because God allowed me to rebuild my business. And quite frankly, business mentorship helped get me here. And today I get to pass on that power to somebody else. Someone is truly going to look back after today and say, because Randa had the courage to show up and go first, to show up looking all like this in her glory, I get to scale my business faster, easier, and with way less stress. And my business, my life, and my leadership completely change. Today is going to change families, businesses, futures, communities, teams. And if you're still wondering if this can work for you and your business, or you're like, how is Randa giving away $80,000 that's going to change businesses? I want you to go binge the reviews highlights on my page. I have multiple. So much proof is there. And I promise you, her story, her results can be yours too. And here's what I want to end with. What I'm feeling and doing on the day that I am giving away $80,000. I'm using and multiplying every single one of my God-given gifts to serve at the highest level. And for that, I do feel proud, but the good kind of proud. The kind of proud that gives God all the glory, because I know this is exactly what he would want me to do with what he's given me. So if your business breaks down every time life shows up, I believe you're seeing this for good reason. And we start at 4 o'clock today. All you have to do is comment the word Friday or DM me the word Friday, and I'll get you in. Thank you for being here.